CCI, the Renaissance School, has become a unique source of highest quality English language education, preparing students for university entrance in the USA, UK, Canada, and Europe. The school, semestered and co-educational, delivers an academically rigorous curriculum in a structured environment in which all students live in residence. This learning and living at CCI unfolds in Italy, home of the Renaissance and the starting point of today's knowledge-based civilization. Students directly experience antiquity, the Middle Ages, the Renaissance, and modern Europe, both formally through regular organized trips with the school and informally through daily life in a modern town sensitively aware and conserving of its more than 3,000-year history. Students follow a challenging university preparation academic curriculum, including mathematics, computers, biology, chemistry, physics, classical civilization, social science, English, art, and drama. All courses are taught in English, except for foreign languages. The school offers grades 10 through high school graduation. CCI is inspected by the Province of Ontario, Canada, whose requirements parallel or exceed most other North American jurisdictions, and is a member of ECIS, the European Council of International Schools. CCI selects its professional teaching staff, who all possess the required teacher's qualifications for strength of commitment to and interest and previous training in their subject areas. They are also chosen for strong teaching capability, devotion to students' needs and interests both in and outside of school hours, and their willingness to assist and lead the extracurricular life of the school. Since the school began, student awareness of and response to this professional interest and personal dedication has been very evident and rewardingly expressed in sustained and occasionally totally reborn student commitment to studies and academic excellence. The overall teacher-to-student ratio of 1 to 12 ensures extensive individual attention is available for every student. CCI's main building is a 4-story medieval structure centered around a bright-covered atrium that rises the full 4 stories. With modernized bathrooms, plumbing, electric and lighting systems, it houses, around the central atrium, 3 floors of computer lab, library, classrooms, and offices. The archives of the Lanciano Comune occupy the other floor. To house up to 150 students, CCI maintains 4 multi-level residences. Each residence customarily develops a mini-family, sometimes more than one, inside the school community. The family atmosphere is encouraged and fostered as important in making each residence as much as possible a home away from home. The residences create, in effect, a house system, similar to that of independent schools in both Europe and America. During after-school hours, each residence is overseen by senior, responsible, and accessible live-in dons. During the school day, CCI students wear a school uniform, but in formal dress at other times. Students mostly live with 1 roommate, 2 in a few exceptional cases, each with his or her own private desk for study. Residence life at CCI includes an hour of supervised study at one's own desk every weeknight. Each residence has a common room for relaxing and for welcoming visitors from other residences. Boys are not allowed in girls' rooms, nor girls in boys' rooms at any time. Strict though the residence rules are, and difficult at first as the adjustment to life with someone else always present may seem, it is invariably residence living with its friendships, necessary accommodations, agreements, and understandings that students have reported they remember and will forever treasure as an important bonding and enriching part of their CCI lives. The school also maintains an inn, the Allegria, where students have their meals in dining rooms accommodating up to 200 persons. CCI students enjoy an excellent Mediterranean diet featuring pasta, vegetables, salads, fresh fruit, and olive oil. The Allegria includes a recreation room and outside patio where students can relax, play music, and present drama and comedy skits. The essence of CCI is that challenging learning takes place in the country of the Renaissance, Italy, whose archaeological, Historical and art treasures are visited as a formally instructed integral part of the CCI educational experience. Classroom and book learning, upon which the school places the highest value, is dramatically enhanced when students are learning in the very places where the events being studied happened. CCI students walk in the same streets, fields, and buildings as the pre-Etruscans, Pompeians and Romans, emperors and popes, Raphaels and Michelangelos, even, they're surprised to learn, resistance heroes and war dead from their own era and nations. The school's own town of Lanciano is an ancient yet modern, safe, well-serviced small city of 40,000 in eastern Abruzzo. About 15 minutes drive to the sand or stone beaches of the Adriatic Sea, and approximately 2.5 hours by bus from Rome, Lanciano has excellent train and bus service to all Italy and Europe. With a friendly, vigorously heritage-conscious citizenry and council, and recent-era government-aided development of industry and tourism throughout the local area to supplement its basic vegetable, olive, and wine economy, Lanciano appears amongst the happier and more comfortable of places for living in modern Italy. A quarter-hour's drive from the school at Ortona is the Moro River Second World War Cemetery, where nearly 1,400 Canadian and 200 other Allied soldiers are buried. The very first tradition of CCI is the school's annual Remembrance Day ceremony held every November 11th in this cemetery, always attended by military, diplomatic, and political guests of honor from Italy, Canada, and Europe. This is just one of the many supervised regular trips which signify the importance of travel as a formal part of CCI education. Rome, with its many historical, educational, religious, and purely recreational attractions, is chief among the one-day shorter trips and is visited several times in the school year. But equally accessible day trip destinations are historic hill towns, plus the snow-capped Apennine mountain ski resorts of Passo Lanciano and Roccaraso, each over 2,000 meters in altitude, but only about 1 hour's bus ride from the school. Each CCI semester features 2 major overnight trips. First is Florence, the greatest Renaissance museum and art city of Italy, with its unique towers and bridges, the beautiful River Arno, and its museums and palaces. In the same semester, CCI visits Pompeii, a complete Roman seaside town. Streets and shops, mosaics, frescoes, and people, preserved when petrified by Vesuvius's eruption of 79 AD, and patiently unearthed by archaeologists since digging commenced in 1748. Venice is another mandatory CCI visit. Here, a dozen primitive communes clustered on the mud banks of a swampy North Italy lagoon became the unique city, which is an incredible myriad of narrow pedestrian streets, beautifully bridged narrow canals, and one grand canal. All traffic is solely by gondola, boat, or barge. CCI art students benefit expansively from the Renaissance commitment and enthusiasm of the school. They do mural painting on the walls and stone pavements of ancient quarters and buildings in Lanciano town. They have given warmly applauded fashion, drama, and light shows in the town square. Every year, drama students do their own play, worked into modern idiom from classical, medieval, or Renaissance materials. The school's own art facilities include easels and design tables, sculpture tools and clays, and a photo processing darkroom. CCI, the Renaissance School, places high importance on carefully counseling students in their applications to universities appropriate to the students' ambitions, academic potentials, and personal characters. The Guidance Department, with a strong background of awareness of many universities internationally, devotes whatever hours are necessary to meeting with each graduating student and carefully analyzing and explaining the programs and nature of the universities recommended for consideration. CCI students have the opportunity of participating in a large number of extracurricular programs and activities, either within or outside the school itself. CCI, the Renaissance School's mission is to inspire students through rigorous teaching and sensitive collegial mentoring to actualize their highest intellectual and moral potential and become fully ready for effective university study and responsible adult life while living communally at the historic center of our modern civilization.